Hi, Rich Pellegrino, Rich the Equalizer Pellegrino from the Global Woke Institute, www.howwokeami.org, Global Woke Institute YouTube channel, and Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook pages from the Global Woke Institute. You can find us and find our full podcast. Tonight, my brief message will be regarding authentic religion. Okay. Um, Sorry if I offend anybody, but anything I say, uh, you're open to debate, discuss civilly and rationally. I have proof for anything that I say in references. So feel free to comment, request those, and so forth. But plain and simple, um, Hamas and many of the fundamentalist Islamic groups, or quote Islamic groups, are not Muslims. They're not true Muslims. They don't reflect true Islam. I've studied Islam. I've studied the life and teachings of Muhammad. I've studied the Quran. It's a religion of peace and oneness, not of violence, under any circumstances, except perhaps self defense. But what we're seeing is offense, okay, by these groups, killing innocent people and so forth in the name of Islam. What we see, the repression of women in some countries, in Iran and other countries, is not Islam. That's not true Islam. So, we label them as Muslims because that's their country or tradition or culture, but it's not the religion of Islam. Okay? Um, and of course, assalamu alaikum to all you Muslims there out there, um, which is peace be upon you, of course. I'm happy to discuss true Islam. Secondly, of Israel, the state of Israel is not Judaism. It's not true Judaism. It goes by the name Jewish, but it has little to do with Judaism, the religion of Judaism. I've studied the Torah, I've studied the Old Testament, I've studied the Jewish traditions. I've attended more bar mitzvahs and seders than I have confirmations and communions in the Christian tradition. And that is not Judaism. The violence that is perpetrated by Israel upon the Palestinians, upon other groups, is not Judaism. They go by the name Judaism. So don't try to say that being anti Zionist or anti the state of Israel or anti their genocide is anti Semitic. That's nonsense. That's propaganda, and stop it. I don't care if you're the president or if you're anyone else on down or running for president. Do not call that anti Semitism. The protests against that genocide have nothing to do with being against Judaism. Okay? So, and thirdly, um, we can't talk about non authentic or fake false God Islam and false God Judaism. Yeah, it's false gods that they've created, their leaders, their mullahs, their rabbis, their political leaders, and so forth, using the name of Islam and Judaism. But the same, exactly the same, and almost worse, is Christianity, false Christianity. That America is not a Christian nation by any means. It's far from it. I've studied the Bible in and out, the Aramaic, the Hebrew Aramaic, the language that Jesus spoke, and so forth. Um, we don't live up to any of that. Okay, what we have is churchianity. We don't have Christianity. Uh, what we have is white supremacism, we have religious supremacism, and we have national supremacism, all false gods that we've created to dominate the world, to build our empire upon, just like we used the Bible to commit genocide against the Native Americans and to justify slavery and Jim Crow and you name it. Okay, so don't talk to me about Christianity, conservative Christians. That's an oxymoron. There's nothing Christian about that movement. Okay, um, and happy to delve into that and debate any pastor or anybody. Those are false gods, false prophets. The leaders of all three of those, um, the Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, are those masquerading as Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. True religion is oneness, okay, and is peace. That's true religion. All religions teach that, okay, originally. Um, if you want to study the more peaceful uh, faith in practice, traditionally the Buddhists, and the newest world religion, the Baha'i faith, that teaches the unity and oneness of all humanity, the oneness of God, and the oneness of religion. That's it for me tonight. And my next message will be how we Americans, you and I, can bring peace in the Middle East. Have a good one. Ciao.